Oh.
Go.
What's going on, everybody? This is another episode of Inside the 20 by 20 Money in the Bank 2024 edition. I'm your host, Mike Gambino, with the one, the only.
It's me, it's GDP. What up?
And our homeboy.
We're all 718.
Yep.
You know
And
it.
today we have a special guest. Tell us your name.
Folks, Chris Santiago here. Champ calls me Chris Saint, but you could also catch me on YouTube at Chris Santiago Productions for some fun belt reviews.
Yes, our one and only belt reviewer. Well, not the one and only, but a belt reviewer.
Yeah. Don't forget how we met.
That's very true.
One of our favorite belt reviewers.
That's it. One of our favorite belt reviewers.
That's right.
One of our homies. We've been friends for a long time because I was a shitty person in the beginning. But let's get into it. What did you guys think of Money in the Bank?
It was an okay show.
Yeah.
It was an okay show.
Overall rating.
I give it a good C+.
Ooh, damn.
That's
hard. That's pretty harsh. I'll give it B+.
There was a lot of shenanigans in there. A lot of shenanigans.
I'm gonna give it a solid B-.
All right.
Yeah, I'm with GDP. Solid B-.
B-. All right.
I think Drew.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't anything spectacular.
Yeah.
I think we've all gotten honestly, we've all gotten a bit too spoiled with all these extravaganza pay-per-views. So, they're not all going to meet these huge expectations. So,
yeah.
But very fair grading. Very fair grading. B-.
Listen, for the amount of money we spending, my expectations better be met.
I think it was.
That is true.
I think having the men's Money in the Bank first kind of made it predictable that Drew was gonna cash in.
100%.
I think all of us called it right at the beginning when it was the first match that it was definitely gonna be a cash in, an early cash in. I should say an early cash in attempt, because as we all saw, CM Punk spoils Drew's plans once again. And
Love it.
This is definitely leading up to a big match at SummerSlam. It's looking like.
You think it's SummerSlam? You don't think they're gonna push it to Bad Blood?
How much longer can they push it?
Yeah.
How much longer can they push it?
too much?
It's already been pushed back far.
But the thing is, they have a Bad Blood against one another. It's the perfect main event for that freaking pay-per-view.
Well, no. Who knows? They might have a trilogy. They'll probably have one match at SummerSlam. Maybe it goes long.
I'll give them a trilogy.
It's gonna sell a lot of tickets. It's gonna sell a lot of pay-per-views. It's gonna sell a lot of Peacock subscriptions to have that on SummerSlam.
Yeah.
As the
get a lot of people.
As the kids say these days, it's gonna feed families.
And that's right.
Yeah.
It's gonna feed the
All right,
cock.
so that's match one out of the way. Drew McIntyre won it. Got it.
Yep.
Second match of the night, Intercontinental Championship. Sami Zayn versus Braun Breaker.
Didn't like it.
Nope. That was a horrible match.
Yeah,
No.
They needed more. All right, no, I'm not saying it was horrible. I wanted Sami to win. I thought Braun was going to win, but I feel like Sami needed more than just. They needed some more back and forth with their finishers, to end it.
So
right?
that finish of the match was sloppy. The counter the counter to the spear was weird looking, and it wasn't a good finish.
You spent weeks building up Braun Breaker as this unbeatable monster, only for him to lose to Sami Zayn. Nothing against Sami, but Braun should have destroyed him.
Yep. Like I was saying earlier,
you lost all momentum for Braun Breaker right now.
I wouldn't say you lost all momentum, but I really, and I know I said this during our stream on Twitch, I really was hoping that Braun would just go in there and just decimate Sami. 2 spears, 3 spears, 1, 2, 3. Make him really a monster.
They needed more. They needed more.
I would have respected the finish if Sami won via disqualification.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
like if Braun just kept beating him until the bell rang.
That's what they should have done. I would have liked that booking better because then it would have left it open to something else happening, maybe on Raw on Monday.
leading
Rematch
to a
on
program
Raw.
to SummerSlam.
Yeah.
You know,
But now you have Sammy winning clean against
Yeah.
one of your top rising heels. You know, it's
You
How
just
is it-
now he's just gonna
I
have
really
to
don't
attack
like
him.
Yeah.
I really don't want to say it kills his momentum because I feel like there's probably gonna be something else that's gonna happen on Monday. I don't
Right.
know, but
He's gonna jump
just-
him in the back.
well, if you
Yeah.
if you compare apple to oranges, compare this match to his match against Gunther.
yeah,
Look how much damage Gunther had to do in order to beat in order for Sami Zayn to come out on top.
yeah.
Yeah, it was weird.
Braun Breaker didn't do nothing at all
Hmm.
to Sami Zayn.
Well, we'll just have to see where they go with Braun now and see if they have him just jump Sammy in the back on Monday and continue the storyline, or is he gonna go after somebody else?
We're gonna have to just
Because the
tune
thing is,
in on
it
Monday
would've been-
nights.
Because the thing is, it would have been more believable if you had a reason why Braun got pinned, other than just the underdog wins it all. It's
Yeah.
a distraction, a disqualification, something that he could have synced his teeth into and been like, "I got screwed over" or something happened, yada yada yada. Now it's just
Yeah.
now it's like, oh,
the clean
like,
finish. The clean finish
Right.
doesn't do
what's
it.
gonna say you didn't actually beat me or something like that.
The clean finish should have taken more.
It doesn't help anybody. It doesn't help anybody involved.
Yeah.
All
I
right,
don't know.
so
Then what
on
was
to
next?
the next.
Yeah.
Surprise. John Cena coming out and
Mm.
addressing the crowd that he's retiring. I think this deserves its whole own episode,
Yep.
but we could touch upon it. It definitely caught me off guard. I didn't expect to see John Cena tonight. I also did not expect to see him say it was his last Rumble, Elimination Chamber, Mania, and 2025 is going to probably be the last time we see him until he has another last match. Yeah.
Pretty much
But
guaranteeing that.
we don't know that yet.
Pretty much guarantees that if WrestleMania wasn't sold out already, it's definitely going to be sold out now. For his last match.
They're gonna wind up packing more seats in that stadium now just because of that. Easily.
Yep.
Because no one's gonna want to miss out on John Cena's last WrestleMania.
Exactly.
Every
Because for
show
years it was never.
from now on.
Because for years it was never known. It was never known for years if John Cena was gonna be done with his last WrestleMania. Was it against Austin Theory? We don't know. Was this past year his last appearance? Like now it's confirmed. So it's one of those things that's gonna definitely sell tickets.
His last main event though was when?
Battle Royal at the Royal Rumble.
Was his last main event 29?
The last main event?
Yeah,
Yes.
of Mania. It was 29.
Yes.
Yes.
Oof, I was
For a
there.
title, yes.
Oof, I was there.
29.
But
It's
here's
been that
the
long.
thing though. Now it's kind of like painted into a corner now that he's definitely not going to win the Royal Rumble. He's definitely not going to make another run because if his last match is at WrestleMania, then that means that
It's not going to be for a title.
he's not going
Well,
to.
that's not necessarily true. They can put him in a position to win the title at WrestleMania and then relinquish it the next night on Raw.
And then retire champion.
I mean, Trish Stratus did it.
She did, yeah.
That would be
Yeah,
a
but I don't know.
dope
He's
way
not
for
retired.
a dope way for him to go out and just say that's it. You know what I mean? Go out as the true GOAT, 17-time world champion.
And then just
Yeah,
drop
I
the
think
belt.
Retires as champion. Nobody actually ever beats him for that.
Yeah. I think his
And then they
I
bring
think
back
his
the
arm might-
spinner.
One last time.
One last spin
with the network
around the
logo,
block.
with the network logo.
All right, so jumping into the next match with Damian Priest versus Seth Rollins for
Fun,
the
fun.
WWE Championship match. For the championship, WWE Heavyweight
Good
Championship.
match except for the botch.
Loved it and hated it at the same time.
Harsh botch, man. He did not kick out. He should have kicked out.
Yeah, terrible on
But
the
you got to
kick
blame
out.
production for that. It was no one else's fault.
I'm not gonna be mad at him for that. Those are all things that these are all things that happen live, and it's just it sucks when it happens, but I'm not gonna let that botch ruin what became a great outcome regardless.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Drew.
Shout out to CM Punk.
Drew McIntyre got his ass whooped.
Oh my
Big
god.
time. Big time. And that was a shot. You know, it wasn't so much that, again, CM Punk screwed him over. It was that Punk got his lick back. Because remember, Drew McIntyre destroyed him after Clash of the Castle.
So for all
So
those who
this was
didn't
fun.
watch and don't know what we're talking about, it was Damian Priest versus Seth Rollins for the championship. Towards the end of the match, Drew McIntyre, who won the Money in the Bank earlier in the night, cashed in the midst of almost winning the championship. It was in his hands. CM Punk came out and beat the ever-loving shit out of him.
Yep.
and cost
Thank you,
Drew
Punk.
the title again.
Completely nuts.
And
Honestly, I
Damian
didn't think
Priest
it was
retaining the title.
Yep.
but I am really happy that Damian Priest retained. That makes me
What
happy.
does
If it
suck
wasn't gonna
though?
be,
Sorry, what does suck though is what you said during the stream, Chris, was that we won't have a cash in now for the championship.
we're
So
not gonna have
that's
that
it.
until next year.
There's
Yeah,
no
that's
there's no cash in for the rest of the year unless something comes up, but I don't know. But like for now, as of now, there's no cash in for the rest of the year.
I mean,
Yeah.
Liv Morgan cashed in when she won that year, and there wasn't a cash in for the rest of the year. Everyone was okay with that.
I know, but there was
That's
always
good.
that lingering, oh shit, what if he cashes in right now? Like that, we went one whole year to WrestleMania before we had a cash in, and now
Well, yeah,
lost cash
you
in
know
the
what,
same
to be
night.
fair, to be fair, I think it might have been actually a good call because we had almost an entire calendar year of Damian with the Money in the Bank briefcase.
Yeah, I forgot that he had the
So-
briefcase at one point.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so moving on to the next one. The women's Money in the Bank match where the one and only Tiffy Time came out on top. I didn't have Tiffy winning, honestly. I thought either Chelsea was going to come out on top. Tiffy was like maybe my second pick, but props to her. Congrats, Tiffy. Your
Match
guys'
was
thoughts?
amazing.
There's a bunch of botches in this
I
match.
had Tiffy all the way, but there was some crazy spots in this match. Shout out to Io and
I hope he's okay.
Zoe.
and
All of
Zoe.
them.
Because
And
that was
Naomi, like
crazy.
all of them, man.
Crazy spots. But
Crazy
I
spots.
agree with Chris.
Yeah.
Definitely match of the night, 1000%.
Io's butt must be killing her right now.
Yeah.
I hope I genuinely hope she's okay because she was clutching on her tailbone for the rest of the entire
Yeah,
match.
that was bad.
But like I said during the stream, it's Tiffy time, guys. Get ready.
It is.
Because they strapped the rocket to her, and she's going all the way to the top, baby.
What title is she going for, though?
Bailey's.
She's going for
Think she's going
Bailey's.
for Bailey's?
Yeah.
Think she's gonna have a run with Nia? Because we know Nia's gonna beat Bailey at SummerSlam.
I can see Nia
I
beating
feel
Bailey,
that's gonna
and
happen
then-
at least.
Yeah, I can see Nia beating Bailey, and then that night Tiffy will cash in
Yep.
and then like betray her friend.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right,
I can see that too.
all right.
But great match. Shout out to all the ladies who did their thing.
They,
the ladies
absolutely.
the ladies of the night.
they absolutely,
no, I take that.
Yeah, no.
they absolutely. No, in all seriousness, they absolutely killed it. They deserve their flowers.
Yes, they do.
1000%.
All right, so now on to the main event: Cody Rhodes, Kevin Owens, and Randy Orton versus the Bloodline 2.0, where the Bloodline came out on top and won the match after shenanigans, of course.
There's always shenanigans in Bloodline.
Yeah,
matches.
I don't know. This match was hyped, but it was lacking something. It was missing
We
this
knew what it
one
was.
piece. It was
I
missing
think
something.
I honestly didn't even feel like it was overhyped, underhyped, or anything. I feel like, just it was like a what? It was like a 3-week program.
Sounds
It
like
was something
Corey's
for them
program.
to do to lead into SummerSlam.
it felt
Yeah.
It was a good filler match.
felt unnecessary.
I think we've gotten too spoiled with something always happening during a Bloodline match,
Yeah.
to where we forget that it could have a normal, very
we
normal.
had
outcome.
4
So,
years of interruptions, so and it still happened this night. It still happened tonight. There was still, what was it? Tama was outside of the ring, and whatever his name, Tonga was. Tangaloa was outside of the ring.
Tangaloa.
Whatever.
Tangaloa definitely has a concussion, bro.
Too many-
Yo.
What was his
Yeah.
name? Hunico?
Yeah, Hunico.
Hunico's got a concussion.
One of the
bro.
members.
He went from being Mexican to Samoan to Tongan.
We've seen crazy
Yo,
things happen in the world of pro wrestling.
But shout out to the timekeeper. I hope she's okay.
Oh,
She
timekeeper or the doctor?
God.
I think that was the doctor.
Yeah, what you think it was? All right, so whichever one, if it was the doctor or the timekeeper.
Yeah, they were like, we got to get
Shout
a
out to
doctor
her,
out here
man.
for the doctor.
The look on her face right before she got kicked in the head. Oh,
Oh, man.
Pure fear.
Yeah, that's on YouTube.
fear,
That's
is
got to
it?
be on YouTube now as a
yeah. It's gonna be
Separate
all over
clip.
the place.
all
That and,
all
like,
in
the-
all, bro.
Listen,
Solid
at
B
least it
minus.
didn't happen to Samantha.
Oh, thank God it wasn't Samantha.
Solid B minus the
Right.
whole show. I think it drove all the storylines forward, and especially
Let's see where it brings us
Drew
next.
versus CM Punk
That's gonna be.
is the blow
gonna-
the blow off on that one. That's gonna be.
gonna be
I don't know if they're gonna have to do it in a. I know as much as CM Punk wanted to make fun of that guy for his fantasy booking in the Hell in the Cell. I think eventually it might end up in a Hell in a Cell. That might be the only way to solve it.
Like I said, it's gonna have to be a trilogy.
Yeah.
It has to be.
And it has
Because you
to
gotta
end with
start
the Hell in a
each
Cell.
kid.
It has to end with the Hell in a Cell at WrestleMania.
Nah, last man standing. Just go
Yeah, it
ahead
has to be
all
last
over
man
the
standing,
arena.
Yeah.
Make
Last
each
man
other
standing.
bleed.
I would I would say like a Last Man Standing, First Blood, and then a Hell in a Cell match.
I wouldn't do first
No.
blood because
First
CM
Blood
Punk
at
is
Bad
very
Blood.
Dewey.
No, they both.
He's got
no,
very
like,
thin blood, you know.
Yeah,
Goes
you
with the
know?
fragility.
no, it's
I
gonna
love
no.
Punk, by the
Like
way.
it can't be. The reason why it can't be a first blood match is because they both need to bleed profusely in
There
whatever
needs
match.
to be a
they're having.
bloodbath on Netflix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
True.
No, like it needs to be an absolute war. Like I need neither of them standing. Like there needs to be in my perfect world, if you ask me, I want there to be no clear-cut winner between the two of them.
True. True.
All right.
And with that, we are wrapping up Money in the Bank 2024. I'm your boy, Mike Gambino. I'm here with the one.
GDP is me, baby. Thank you guys for joining us inside the 20 by 20. Follow us everywhere: Spotify, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Apple Podcasts,
All the socials.
all that stuff.
We also got our boy.
Chris, we're right over here. I know. I thought he was going to say Apple Pie podcast also.
I'm also
That's
on
good.
my podcast.
Apple
Apple
Pie.
Because I'm hungry. I will do a cheap plug. Please forgive. Please, if you guys will do like belt reviews, please subscribe to the channel, Chris Santiago Productions. But I am also going to put over everyone else in this podcast. I want everyone to go follow all these lovely, lovely gentlemen here, and also follow Inside 20 by 20 podcasts. Great channel. Great things coming. Appreciate you fellas for having me.
Hell yeah.
Of course. And Cross, your last words?
Damien is still champ. Screw you guys for
Here we
doubting
go.
him.
Wow.
He-
doubt him?
I knew it was
can't
gonna be
wait for
something.
Punk
I
to beat him.
I knew it was gonna be
I can't
something.
wait for Punk to beat him.
I
That's it.
can't wait for Jey Uso to beat him.
You said that like 10 times and he
That's
never
a wrap.
beat him.
Until we eat again.